Welcome to my channel. Let's explore the fascinating centuries old Hindu and Buddhist temples today. We purchased the temple pass online for 3 days for 62 US dollar, and that too well in advance. The first temple was Prairup. It is 20 km away from Siam Reap Central. We reached there by minivan arranged by our local tour agent. You can opt for group tour or private tour. We opted for AC minivan private tour, and it was indeed a wise option. Reaching here by tuk-tuk is also an option. Surrounded by lush greenery, this mountain temple remained under soil until in 1930, excavated by French explorers. The strange stillness that surrounds the temple gives you a feeling of timelessness. This Shiv temple was built by King Rajendra Varman in 10th century. Prai Rup means turn the body. It is believed that this temple was once a giant crematorium, and in traditional funerals the body was rotated at various points, so the name Prai Rup is given. The temple's towering and magnificent structure rise majestically against the backdrop of blue sky, inviting us to understand its rich history. As you explore the temple, the echoes of the past lingers. The stone pathway leads you through remnants and they whisper the stories. Our next destination was Ni Poan, uniquely built on an artificial island in the center of the Jayatataka reservoir. This captivating Buddhist temple was built by the king Jayavarman VII in the middle of the 12th century, and it is surrounded by tall trees. The circular water pool around the temple is believed to be the symbolic representation of mythical Himalayan lake Anavatpata. In this lake, there are 4 pools with 4 gates, and all are connected to the central temple. When the temple was first built, the sculptures of the heads of human, lion, horse, and elephants were placed on the floor of the central lake under the gate, and they represent 4 elements: earth, fire, wind, and water. As the lake was full of rainwater, we could not see any sculpture. Look at the statue of the mythical flying horse named Balaha, a form of Avalokiteshvara. Near the flying horse, you can see the sculpture of the serpent. The name Nipuan means entwined serpents, and there is the structure of the coiled serpents encircled at the base of the sanctuary. We could not see because the lake was full of rainwater. Our next destination was Prayagraj, the 12th century Buddhist temple built by the king Jayavarman VII to honor his father. It is a temple complex in a dense jungle setting. When the temple was found, the jungle was literally grown right through it. As the lush greenery vegetation gave temple a pretty look, the decision was made not to cut the trees but to make it safe for tourists instead of restoring it. It is said that the whole Angkor Wat complex is said to design to represent Hindu cosmic mountain Meru. Samudra Manthan, the Hindu mythology, the representation of mythological cosmic event of churning the sea, represented at all the 4 gates, gives this temple a unique character, with Nagas balustrades carried by sculptures of Devas at one side and Asuras at another. These heads of these sculptures have been looted. The boundaries of this temple are defined by a protective moat and fortified walls adorned by carved stone Garudas. The original name of the Prayer Khan was a Sanskrit name Nagara Shri Jaya, means city of victory. Modern name Prayer Khan means royal sword. The temple complex includes entryways, towers, ceremonial spaces, courtyards, shrines, and a variety of connecting corridors. And it has two-story pavilion and hall of dancers. While taking video of this tall tree, little did I know that I was about to witness a celestial phenomenon. As the sun was high in the blue sky, a breathtaking halo formed. We all felt charged with this ethereal ring. It was a reminder of mysteries that lie beyond our everyday sight. Wandering within the narrow corridors and chambers, I, as a tourist, can see how this half restored ancient temple is just like a palette of various shades of brown, green, and black, a sight to behold, and a great place for photography. Come and let's see more of this temple with me. We made our exit through the eastern gate, and again we could see the scene from the Samudra Manthan here and the moat, the protective moat that is all around this temple. We visited this enchanting and renowned temple after having our lunch at the dining area outside Bentesre temple complex. Tourists require to present their temple pass before entering at all the temples that are included in Angkor Wat Grand Circuit Tour. It takes about 45 minutes to reach from Central Siam Reap, but generally tour operators club it with other temple tours. This is 10th century Shiv and Vishnu temple, originally called Tribhuvana Maheshwara, Lord of the Threefold World. As the carvings on the pillars and walls are very elaborate and intricate, it is believed that it must have been built by a woman. Bentesre means citadel of the women. It is also believed that this temple was not commissioned by the king Jayavarman V but by a Brahmin or a scholar named Yajanavaraha. The delicate and detailed carvings on the pillars and walls are so hypnotic and mesmerizing that they can transport you to another world. No wonder why this temple is known as the precious jewel of the Khmer art. This is a very popular tourist attraction. The temple's walls are adorned with floral patterns, celestial names, and scenes from the Ramayana and Mahabharata, inviting visitors to marvel at the stories etched in stone. And we heard some. Phnom Bakheng, 10th century Shiva temple built by the king Yashovarman. Phnom means hill or mountain. We hiked the winding path to reach at the top. This temple is surrounded by lush green forest. After reaching the top, we climbed some really steep steps to reach upper level to witness the sunset. As it was very cloudy, we could not witness the sunset. Look at the steep steps here in this video. We have to climb this much to reach the upper level. The World Monuments Fund has been working to preserve this beautiful temple as it is one of the most threatened temples in Angkor. As I spent some quiet moments at the summit, the gentle breeze carried the whispers of history, while the distant silhouette of Angkor Wat emerged bathed in the faded light. And we started climbing down through this forest.